This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I am playing with new ways of doing things. And I've been doing a bunch of scapes, and what I want to do is something I don't know how to do and then do it anyway. And I think what's going to happen to that is that I'm either going to use a spatula or a little card or both. There's my little acetate cards. We'll see if that even comes in handy. I want a horizon line and some other paint. Does not matter. So long as I get some green out of this, I'm good to go. My plan includes filling a children's sand shovel full of paint and dropping it along that horizon line. But first I want to make sure that I'm covered. I would just as soon not have any line of demarcation at the edge of my canvas, so I'm going to try and scrape off my silicone spatula, which is an OXO omelet turning spatula, which is available on my Amazon link below. Show more underneath the video. Best paint spreading spatula ever, and even for larger things like this. And I'm just going to keep working to get some of that paint, because it's all mixed colors. I want to take advantage of it while it's new and fresh. And I know that it's going to sell a little bit, which is fine. I don't care if it sells a lot. And as long as it's wet and I'm fast, I can probably come back and do something else. Probably doesn't need to be as even as that. Let me see what I can do about that. Can something come out of there, please? There we go. Let's see how I like that color. The card comes in if I want to pull some marks. I think I'm going to wipe off my spatula. I might even rinse off my spatula, although I have two for a reason. The other one might be just the ticket right now. I'm going to put in some sky. And I'm going to put in some sky just using, yes, I see it, just some white for right now. And then, after I wipe off my spatula, let some drip over the edge. And I'm still using Anita's white metallic, pearl I call it, because it's very pearlescent. And I do mix all of my blacks and my whites. Actually, all my paints have GAC 800 by Golden in them, because I like to leave them thick sometimes. And when you leave it thick, the tendency is, if you have glue or water or no GAC, you may very easily get cracks, and I don't like cracks. Oh, look, a little tree. I got green on there, and I didn't mean to. And I've got open containers of green paint that need to go away, so pardon me while I assist myself in making them go away. I'm just going to keep spreading some of that paint right down to the horizon line, knowing that I'm going to shovel something across there, and who knows what's going to happen at that point. I'm going to make that go away. I do want a little pink in there. That is not the pink that I thought I had, to tell you the truth. And I picked up some paint from somewhere else, but I'll live with it, because it's here now. Paint's still wet. It's a hot day, but the paint's still wet. As long as the paint is still wet, you can still manipulate it. And sometimes it's fun just to leave the last marks in your sky. That is also an Arteza pearl that you had. So I'm just going to use my finger and figure those are some clouds. I did mention I wanted this to be relatively quick. I'm going to take everything that's on my spatula right now and put it over there. And up here, and give it a little more of a drag. Alright, so I'll let you guys look at that. I'm going to clean off my spatula. It's so not worth it having the paint color you don't want in there. So now, next question for me is, what am I going to do? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shovel and this paint and that paint and probably some of this paint and maybe some gold as well. Where's my gold? I'll use whatever gold I got. This is probably more than I need. Whoops, it is now. But I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. I'll be putting stuff away for a while. I thought the thunder was going to come and get me and rain me out, but I'm still here. And you're still here. So, do I stir it? Maybe a little. I don't know how far that's going to go. Probably further than I need it to. Should I put it in the middle and then tilt it? Let's start over here. Let's use a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula to add some of those other colors. If I like them, I'll just come back and add a few more with the bottles. Not going to waste any of that if I can manage it. I do see something in there that's definitely does not belong. Don't have much paint on the bottom, and that's okay. That shovel is going in the bucket. I have bunches of them. This reminds me of some stuff I did a long time ago. Or not, maybe not that long. Now I'm going to do what I've been doing, and I'm going to grab an edge catcher. And as long as I can, like I said, keep this stuff moving while it's wet. I can do kind of a whole bunch of different stuff. Just squeeze my mountains right over. I don't like that sky color at all. But I would prefer not to have green in it either. Maybe if I lose most of the sky color, I'll be happier. I kind of think so, actually. I'm going to grab some of that color right out of my edge catcher and use it as a different area. Now you can use a bamboo skewer, which I can do if I can find one I want. And you can drag whole areas down or up or over. I can dip it in somewhere and steel paint. I can use the paint that's on there to change the color of the paint I'm playing with. As long as it's wet and you don't mind the lines you're getting. And I didn't until I saw how white that was. But it takes time and a little practice to get used to it. And then you can still tip, especially since I see I have drips all along my bottom that want to get spread out to cover my bottom better. I like green and purple together. Not so sure about that sky. So much so that I'm perfectly willing to make it all disappear if I can, which I may. Kind of like the mountains up there though. What other color should I put in that sky? I need some other color up there. I think it needs to be purple, to tell you the truth. The question is, can I get away with it now? Where's the purple I want? This is my Heart Minds purple. It's time to clean up again. Those two things don't seem to mix together that badly. I have a little texture on my spatula from not cleaning it. Note to self, be better. I'm going to bring it over here to the edge, and as I run my finger along it, create a bead of paint that's going to go over so I can use it right now before I'm done. Looks like I forgot to turn my timer on. Oh goody. But I usually have a pretty good idea that we're getting close to the end of things. Just going to tuck that bamboo skewer with a little bit of paint on it right into those crevices. Have a quick look, see if I want to do anything else. I think I really want, can I? Nope, it's not coming out, so it must be something else. I want to keep playing. Because I like to see which different paints react differently, and just have a chance to change things up sometimes. So I will tell you guys before you're gone, and you will be gone, and I won't know when, that I do sell my art, and if you give me a thumbs up, it helps the YouTube algorithm know where to place my videos, and I appreciate you guys helping me with that very much. And I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill. The Amazon link below the video has lots of great stuff in it. And if you shop there at no added cost to you, it helps me out. There's over 73,000 of you. We're definitely rolling right along as far as subscribers go, and I want to thank you all for subscribing. Thank you very much. We're just pulling the skewer. I want to dip that card in, I gotta say. But I like the streaks too. Maybe I shouldn't. Never stopped me before. I'm going to put a little bit of purple down there because I can. It's not really very purple. I want to catch it before it gets too gloppy. I wanted to experiment with some square shapes in my composition. I'm still not sure how I feel about that. Maybe okay, we'll see. I kind of like what I've got up there, and I don't actually want to destroy it. I'm doing a pretty good job of it anyway. It does mix the colors. So I'm okay with all of that. I don't mind leading the eye down to this side either. So, before you go on, I'll tell you this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. Check out Facebook, and under the video you will find Pinterest and Instagram also, but you will find Expressionist Art studio, gallery, fans and collectors for fans and collectors, and appreciation group for people who are still on their journey of discovery, which is pretty cool. And I go there. It's fun. We hang out. I like moving that down in the foreground. I've wanted to layer some things for quite a while, so that's kind of neat, and I don't mind it a bit. I am just playing at this point, because I'm not sure when you're going to be gone, and I'm not sure what else I should tell you. I already did the pleating and brought the thumbs up, and oh, the end screens. There's a contest running every month, and if you contribute to keep the studio going, you're automatically entered, and you can usually see on the end screens what's being offered for the contest. I don't know how that's going to work. I kind of like the idea of some trees, but I'm not sure what they're going to look like. And today I have a little swarm of something deciding to be friendly and tickle the heck out of my legs. So I did say I was going to do some trees, so this is me playing with some trees, or tree texture anyway. Because I can, the name of my book on the Amazon link, under Show More, under the video, in blue, where you can find all kinds of other cool stuff too, and I hope you do. Please go ahead and feel free to binge watch. There's over 700 videos on the end screens. I really wish I'd set my timer. It bugs me when I don't do it. So let's say that's a big cave over there, or whatever that is. It's something now that it wasn't a moment ago before I started pulling through it. So I'm going to go ahead and torch and call this good. And then I'm going to do an abstract, because it's more fun. So we played with some textures, and we're using the torch to release the bubbles in the paint so they don't form while it dries and leave marks that we don't want, which could look like little craters or just plain old bubbles. Either way, you don't want it. So I'm going to steal some paint so I can touch that up down there, and it will probably settle right into place. And if I need to touch up stuff tomorrow, I'll do that. Kind of want to keep looking at that. I don't know if that was helpful or not. I think not. But it's an experiment. And I'm glad I didn't do it on a bigger canvas. Cool. I think I'll be doing that some more sometime. Oh, you're still here. Wow. All right, so I pulled some trees.